The way things started out for Sequoia in her first game of the summer wasn't ideal, and things didn't get better from there. The next 3 games all ended in the same result. Sequoia puts up amazing numbers, but no wins to show for it. And as you can imagine, she grew frustrated, feeling like she got no help out there. And boy, was this next game the boiling point. Things started out pretty slow for Sequoia and the girls, coming out flat. A 3-0 lead, make that 6-0 with that tray ball from downtown. Almost 2.5 minutes into this game, and we ain't sniffed the basket, bro. It was looking kind of ugly. We trying to come up with something right here. Swinging it to Sequoia. They overhelped and Sequoia made him pay. That was a calm little icebreaker right there from Sequoia, and as you can see, she's playing both sides of the ball, coming up with the pin steal. Bringing the rock down with the behind the back survey and the defense. A twing driving to the basket, hop step. As you can see, their entire team collapsed, so she makes them pay with the IQ move right there. Just like that, it's a tie game. But I'm gonna let y'all know right now, these girls that she's going against today, they not coming to play whatsoever. As you can see, they got her on the ISO, hitting a few twings, hitting a few crosses, driving to the basket, float me. That was nasty. Then to start the second quarter, they're wasting no time, swinging it to the wing, one dribble, pull up from downtown, bang, bang. Then the very next possession, they say put that shit down, coming up with the pluck steal. She's surveying the defense, coming off the screen, driving to the basket, scoop, lay me inside. And at this point, we are in dire need of a basket. As you can see, no good with that jump shot, but Sequoia swooping in for the easy 2 inside. Then we getting a few down screens being set for us. Sequoia didn't quite like the jumper right there, so she's taking her to the basket with the spin move, going up with the lay, no good, but she gets her own rebound and she goes up with the easy 2 inside again. A few struggle buckets, but we'll take it. But man, I'm telling y'all, they did not give a damn about no type of run. They're still going crazy from downtown, bang, bang. Shot clock running down, and we have to take another desperation tray ball. I'm telling y'all right now, that has happened at least 10 times up to this point, and they're wasting no time in transition. Then once again, a few down screens being set from downtown, bang, bang. I'm telling y'all, they are not playing. And at this point, Sequoia just knew she had to take matters into her own hands. She's sizing up the defender with a sharp take. The defender didn't want to step up, so she said thank you very much. The very next possession, Rock getting swinged over to the opposite corner, got the defender in the air, stepping back, pulling up for the little mid-range pull-up. I wanted a tray ball right there, but we'll take it going into the second half at the 28-28 score. And those couple buckets got Sequoia in the right element. Another screen and roll being set. She squeezes that pass inside to her big for the easy 2. Then coming down, we gonna show off some of the basics of basketball. A nice give and go for the easiest 2 we done seen all game. When I tell y'all, this third quarter has Sequoia's name written all over it. I mean, getting in her bag with the behind the back float me inside. Fourth quarter time, and you already know she gotta come with that same exact energy. Screen and roll being set, finding a sweet spot in the mid-range. I mean, up to this point, Sequoia and the girls are feeling pretty confident, winding down to the final 5 minutes, game tied 50-50, but old girl said put that shit down and get a load of this. They're off to the break. She's hitting a tween, cross, see you later, snatch, see you later once again, Hezzy, why are you jumping, float me inside. That was nasty, and Sequoia feeling like, hell no, I gotta get back off of that. In and out, tween, driving to the basket, taking the contact. I couldn't tell you how that's not a foul, but we'll take the 2. And now we approaching crunch time, trying to come up with something nice and easy, and what is easier than the backdoor lay me? The defense fell asleep, so we gotta make them pay. Despite it all, the opposition is still 10 toes. We wanted the screen and roll right there, but old girl said put that shit down. Another pluck steal from the same exact girl, and she's going to work once again. Tween going to the line for 2. Things is kind of looking ugly coming down the stretch, but we gotta continue to hoop. Screen and roll, easy, deuce inside for our big. Then they trying to make something happen, driving to the basket, but Sequoia is right place, right time with that pin steal, driving to the basket with a hop step, lay me. But here's where things get kind of sketchy, finding a shooter outside, nothing but nets. Sequoia on her last leg of stamina, wanting something easy right here for the big. The same girl from last episode that couldn't make no damn layups is selling us once again in crunch time. And here they are coming down with yet another tray ball, making mistake after mistake, missing out on easy opportunities, and there's another one, throwing it right into the hands of the defense. They're driving to the basket, getting to the line for 2 more. Sequoia bringing it down, trying to keep this thing intact. The first step is crucial, driving to the basket with the lay inside. We end up getting a stop, and this possession is crucial. A 3-point game, calling up the screen and roll, driving to the basket. Sequoia on Gatorade, no stamina whatsoever. She misses that layup, but she recollects it in the corner. She wants something, she's surveying the defense, driving to the basket, spin move, going up, and it's no good once again. Absolutely dropping the ball here in this fourth quarter. quarter, Sequoia is exhausted. Y'all see that Gatorade sign. She's trying to drive to the basket, but gets her shit pinned to the glass, and that was basically it. 61-68 is the final score, and just like last game, it was a solid performance, but Sequoia and the girls couldn't pull things out in them final moments. With 3 turnovers in that fourth quarter alone, Sequoia played a big role in it all, and despite having a high scoring performance once again, she's feeling empty with no win starting out in EYBL. Now, Smino and his guys have been on a roll, starting out a perfect 6-0 on their schedule. And next up, they are approaching their most anticipated game yet versus Lebron James AAU squad, Strive for Greatness. A highly touted squad featuring some of the best talent on the circuit, but the main attraction here is Bryce James. This game is bound to have all the eyes watching, so Smino was on a mission looking to come out with a flawless performance here. Things started to click early. Smino dancing behind the screen, making a play towards the basket, avoiding the shot blocker for the 2 inside. Then a few possessions later, we got Delano doing what he does best, coming off that down screen for the tray ball. But Strive for Greatness made it clear early that they not shy whatsoever as Bryce makes a play to the cutting man, bringing it down once again, swinging it to the corner, driving to the basket, rising up on 2 defenders like it's nothing. Them boys came out trying to tear down the rim, but Smino trying to weather the storm with the backdoor lay. Very next possession, he got his defender on the ISO, hitting a smooth Curry slide, adjusting in mid-air for the and 1 lay inside. Game all tied up at 14, and once again, these boys is not friendly with the rim whatsoever, getting another 2-for-1 special with that poster slam. I mean, at this point, they getting a little disrespectful. Smino finding Armani on the ISO, and he's looking at Bryce like free cheese, driving to the basket with the back scratcher dunk. It wasn't a poster, but we'll take it. In a rare occurrence, we got Smino moving his feet, playing a little bit of defense with the steal. And y'all already know the drill. Probably the most deadliest play on the EYBL circuit, the screen and roll. Smino finding AB for the one-handed slam. And that right there just brought the energy for us. Khalil coming up with the swat inside. Another great defensive possession out of us. Smino hitting a few tweens, driving inside, scoop, lay me. Things is looking nice. We got the lead at this point, but Bryce said, hell no, let's get that right back with the tray from downtown. Then we got them pushing it to end the first half, swinging it to the corner. Bryce driving to the basket, stepping back for the close mid-range right there. When I tell y'all they came out guns blazing in the second half, just got to making some bullshit. I could not tell you how bro made that one. Smino trying to come up with something to slow down this run, but just ends up throwing it directly to the defense, and they're pushing it on the break, driving to the basket with a one-handed flush, trying to tear down the rim once again. Fast forward to fourth quarter time, Smino falling asleep on defense, and they make him pay. As y'all can see, things is kind of starting to get ugly, so Smino feeling like he got to get this shit out the mud, taking the contact, let me get to the line for 2 more. Then he's coming down, half spin, got the defense froze, easy lay inside. And that right there is just the start of it all. We slowly trying to chip at this lead. Bryce from downtown, he's some hot ass. We off to the races. Smino with the tween, driving to the basket, scoop, lay me inside once again. We was making shit complicated at first, but it's really that simple, and Smino is not done just yet. Stepping back, freezing the defense, driving inside for another lay, and they need a timeout. Then we coming down, and y'all see the badge we got on us. We calling up the screen for the heat check from downtown. Bang, bang. If y'all not realizing it just yet, Smino got his hands all over this fourth quarter. We coming up with the steal, finding the big man, driving to the basket. We making plays too. Then coming down a few possessions later, placing this lob right on the money for the poster slam. We getting back for them posters they was getting earlier in the game. You would think that we were up by 10, 20, how crazy we going, but nah, it's still a 3-point game. Smino throwing away a bad turnover right there, and Bryce is the first man back with a one-handed flush. Bryce coming down, trying to keep his team alive, driving to the basket, tween, he got a little bit free right there, but AB got my back. Then we got Khalil running in transition, finding Smino, and every good point guard knows you gotta reward your big man for some good defense. And that right there was the dagger we needed to put away this Strive for Greatness squad. Smino leading the way with 29 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 4 steals, doing absolutely everything out there. Like we mentioned before, Smino and his guys are a sleeper squad, but you already know that a win of this caliber is going to turn some heads. Still winless on the circuit, Koya didn't know what to do. She's been doing her part, leading the entire EYBL circuit in scoring so far, but it's clear her teammates just haven't been showing up for her the way you would expect. Now, times like these, the twins always lean on their pops for advice, and all he had to say was to take that anger and frustration and make a statement to everybody that this type of losing was something she wasn't going to stand for. I'm telling y'all, Koya came out angry and on a mission, driving to the basket with an easy deuce inside. A few possessions later, and her teammates doing what they do best, playing like some hot ass with that step back jumper. They ripped down the rebound but couldn't make it too far as Sequoia comes up with the steal in transition. Then once again, I couldn't tell you what the hell her teammates be doing, dribbling out the entire shot clock just to chuck up some bullshit, but Sequoia is going to continue to take matters into her own hands, coming up with the steal, bang, from downtown. My ass damn near had a stroke right there, but we still trying to get busy, calling up the screen, stepping back from downtown, hand in the face, but it don't mean a damn thing. Bringing it down on the fast break, behind the back once again. Where you going? Hop step, why you jumping? Float me inside. Is that simple. Fast forward to the second half and she's still in her Duffy. They want to bring the big out to Sequoia Island, so she gotta make him pay for that mismatch easy lay inside. At this point, you might be thinking this team is just some hot ass. This is the biggest lead we done seen Sequoia and her squad have, and it's all on her back, and she's not done just yet with the tween spin move, pulling up from downtown, bang bang. But I kid y'all not, after taking a breather for about 4 minutes, they managed to come back and make it single digits with that and one. And to start the fourth quarter, they come out and double down with another lay inside for the and wheezy. Few possessions later and they dump it down to their big. She's sizing up the defender, hitting a turnaround fade. I swear they weren't hitting that earlier in the game. Then they coming down, calling up the screen, pulling up in the mid-range, nothing but net, and we need a timeout as they make it just a 2-point game. I swear you cannot make this shit up. Just when you thought that we had this game in the bag, we out here with another hood classic, and we cannot continue to fold in the fourth quarter. But y'all know Sequoia is on a mission with that sharp take, pulling up from downtown, nothing but net. She's not trying to fold, trying to extend this lead, and she got the defender right where she wanted him, calling up the screen, hitting a few tweens, pulling up from downtown, and it's the same results. 2 minutes left in this game and she got the defender on Sequoia Island, behind the back, got her lost, hop step me inside on 2 defenders like it's nothing. A significant lead, and we just trying to finish this thing out strong, swinging it to the wing from downtown, no good, but Sequoia is right place, right time for the easy lay inside, giving herself a 40 ball with that one. She's not finished, driving to the basket for the easiest 2 she done seen all day. And with that, Sequoia and the girls finally coming out with a W. It only took an iconic performance of 43 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. She did what she had to do out there, and hopefully this brings some type of momentum to the squad so it's not a summer full of L's. But hey man, y'all make sure to show some love, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Nasiere, signing out. Peace.